Time to make the donuts.
I
I
made
like cheering
the
it up in
donuts.
the in with Lily.
No.
Alrighty. Quiet on the set.
Hey, quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another day here in Shroud of the Avatar, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned.
I question them all the time.
Yes. Why? Why ask why? Drink Bud Dry.
Yeah.
But giveaways are open on both streams. If you want to get in, if you're a Shroud player and you want to get in on the streamer bundle, you need to type in bang bundle me on both streams. If you want to get in on the Steam Key giveaway on Laz's side, it is bang I love free shit and bang the bouquet on my side.
Dang it.
Dang it. That's right.
Bang it hard.
Yes. Oh, man, I ain't it. We do have some updates. We do have some other things. We have Balatro. We have all kinds of stuff.
We do.
Yeah,
So
you know,
Laz, where?
I live for those other things.
Yeah. Where do you want to start off today at?
I am going to start off with Super Draft. Super Draft
Oh.
informed me yesterday that he had already gotten the game key that we gave him yesterday. So
Oh.
I wanted him to hear it on the air that I'm going to give him a different game key, and then we will give away the game key that he got that he has a duplicate of later on in
Yes.
today's show. So Super Draft
Makes sense.
is tell me if you've got a copy of a Dark Deity, if you can,
Ooh.
on Steam, and if not, then that will be yours at $24.99, a $25 game.
Nice. Nice.
See him in chat there, so I'm hoping that he's going to answer.
Or not.
I guess it'll take a minute. But of course, let everybody else know that, if you ever get one that is a duplicate, we will go ahead and replace that and then go ahead and give away the old game key, since you can't put two keys on the same Steam account, because that just don't work.
Yep. I don't know why it doesn't work. I mean,
And it'd be silly. I mean, you're choosing between the one game or a duplicate. You guys say think what if I want to play the other one? What do I do?
Well, it's the same game, Lomir.
I
you
know,
change your Steam account, Lomir.
I know. They're having. That's why they're having difficulty.
Well, some people might have more than one Steam account, but
I can't remember my original Steam account username and password.
But it doesn't look like we're getting an answer, but he's got a copy sitting there waiting for him. And Simulcara 2 will be the game I give away later on, or somebody donates 300 bits or triggers another giveaway. That will be the first game key up for grabs today. Might be the first, might be the last, might be the only one besides the replacement, but that's the way it is. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday, also known as Two for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025, here inside and outside Shroud Avatar. And I got to remind you all that today and tomorrow are the last 2 days of the month for us for a chance to enter in to get in on Wednesday's race and a chance to win 500 crowns of the obsidian. So if you haven't hit us with a sub yet, you haven't hit us with 500 bits, and you want to be included in the race, you've got today and tomorrow to do it. Don't forget, if you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month, and we'd appreciate it if you use those on our streams, because no sense in putting it to waste.
I wish it worked that way at Subway. Get a free sub every month.
Yeah. You're part of their rewards program.
I am.
Subway has a rewards program.
I don't know. I wouldn't eat Subway if you paid me, but that's beside the point. That stuff's nasty.
I like the tuna subs and their Subway Club.
Yeah, no. I'll take a pub sub any day, and if you don't know what that is, look it up.
Probably don't have any around here.
Drop it to the flow, drop it to the flow then.
Got probably a Florida thing.
What is a pub sub?
Publix.
Like I said,
Public supermarket.
Oh,
known as a pub sub. I'm gonna. You want to know how popular they are? Hold on, you're gonna love this.
Are they as good as the beaver nuggets?
even better.
Are you sure? How can you best the beaver nuggets?
Because yeah, we even have, and I'm gonna put this in Discord for you because this is how popular that these are. That they even have for sale. I'm gonna throw this up on screen. What we call the sub-safe
Sub-safe.
container. So that if you're out at the beach or you're out boating, you can put your sub in there and it will stay cool and it will stay safe and it will float and it won't get soggy. So if it falls in the water or,
That's pretty funny.
it it also does a whole bunch of other things, but originally featured on Shark Tank, Publix has them for their subs. Because it's so popular to keep your subs safe. That's right. But yes, if you've ever heard anybody refer to that in Florida, that's what a pub sub is. And they have some of the best subs. Because they make their own bread, is they use only Boar's Head. Well, they have both their house brand, but Boar's Head is the most popular, of course, and that's what most of us New Yorkers grew up with and were born and raised with, was Boar's Head meats, which are yummy.
Yep.
Do footlongs fit in that container?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
No, that one's the 6-inch. Wait. 3-piece set includes for 6 inches and then so 6-inch sub or a 12-inch sub with one lid.
Shame I don't have any of those stores.
Lomir obviously didn't click on the link and read it.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
But hey,
It's a shame we don't have those stores around here. I could use one of those for my Subway subs.
I'm sure you can get Laz to go buy one and have.
I'm sure you can order it off Amazon.
Probably.
That just happened to be the Publix branded one that you saw.
Yeah.
Anyway, you ready to get to the hot news of the day? Or the lukewarm news of the day? Not true ever since the lawsuit, Tina. It was what was the case? Oh yeah, a guy sued them because he went and measured them and they were only 11 inches long, and he says they're advertising footlongs.
And bread rises. Yeah.
And the excuse was that, when they leave them out to proof, sometimes they don't proof all the way out to 12 inches, and
Yep.
Yeah, Subway may have actually won it, but they've since supposedly fixed that problem, is my understanding. And Justice, please, getting in on that action with the sub for 6 months in a row. Thank you, Justice. And Justice, you know what that means. You get to choose the programming. Are we going to continue with the news? Or are we going to stop and play with our balls?
We are going to do weird things.
What else
News
is new?
is fine. Okay, so we will go on with the news. Bottom of the hour, we will give away that first game key. And that also gets Justice entered into the giveaway for Wednesday. So don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, today and tomorrow, your last 2 days to do it for this month. But off to the news. We've got an update.
Update from Ravelox about the server outage. And this was posted yesterday, right at the end of the show. So we were not able to cover this yesterday during the show. And then Ravlox said, okay, back from my tour of the highway between Scotty's house and the data center. Server outage was caused by failed hardware.
Old
One of the
hardware.
redundant power supplies was in a soft failure. I replaced both of the power supplies with on-site cold spares.
Yeah,
That
see?
was the first. Yes. When the server failed again, I found that the RAID controller on the game server had failed. So I replaced the game server board. After monitoring for an hour, I headed back to Scotty's house. I will continue to monitor. Undone, and I still have plans to do some work at the data center this week. I will post details in the forum and a message of the day when we firm up a day and time. So what are your
Yes.
additional plans to do at the data center there, Rav?
I don't know. Is he actually going to take the server from Dallas finally and upgrade it? We don't know. I guess we're going to
Couldn't
have
tell
to
you.
wait and see. Undone is one of the original Portalarium developers.
Yeah.
That's who Undone is. I guess he's one of the
Yeah.
technical devs who has, that expertise. But as I had thought, Jack's question and my question was, who has power supplies just sitting around? I says, well, if it was me, I would have some parts sitting there at the data center. And apparently I was correct in my assumption that they had backup power supplies. Apparently they also had backup main boards sitting around the data center.
Yep.
So he did not actually replace a server. All he did was take out the main board and swap that out, which is where the RAID controller was, because the RAID controller was probably built into the board and not an independent, piece of hardware.
Yep.
So that answers several questions for those who had questions like ours. Just the whole backup machine, if it were me, yeah, exactly. I mean, I would have at least one backup machine, or in their case, backup power supplies, a couple backup boards, some spare memory at least, sitting down at the data center. So since they used the backup board and backup power supplies, I'm hoping that somebody went ahead and ordered some more so that they, are able to go ahead and, have backups for their backups now since they've already used them. But what I don't understand, of course, is that only one of the redundant power supplies was in a soft failure, which should have just fell over to the non-bad power supply, because that's why we have redundancy, so that if one fails, the other takes over and we don't have this problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that was going to come up, Tina, is, why are we using hardware RAID these days, when something like ZFS is so readily available? And what is it? I believe it's also free, isn't it? It's free to use? Or is it very, very inexpensive to use? I forget. I know it's one of the two. I forget,
Oh,
but
it's something.
I know that there is a lot of software out there that'll do exactly what an actual hardware controller will do that doesn't cost anything. Yep, it's ported
Something,
to a
man.
number of
Something.
platforms too. Yep, it's free, right? It's free, right? That's the answer I'm trying to get to.
Oh yeah. Hardware RAID
Yeah,
controllers
okay.
suck.
Yeah, for that exact reason. And the software versions are so much easier because they are software, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
But anyway, that answers inquiring minds who wanted to know what was going on. And again, yeah, there are so many platforms that are available. If anybody who ever watches Linus Tech Tips, you'll know that they use a lot of software for stuff. And I mean, they're running, shit, you know, 300 drive servers using software controllers instead of hardware controllers because, it's just so much easier to uh, manage as well because you don't have to have wires, you don't have to have hardware, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So much easier. But anyway, moving right along, let's go finish off the
Dun, dun, dun,
release
dun.
notes that we never finished off on Friday. Are there any new patch notes today? Let's see. No new patch notes
No.
yet.
No new patch notes for today. But finishing off the release notes from Friday, because these things are so whelming, that and we are at the sales and bonus events, because the Crown stores will be 30% off between April 25th and May 1st, because we're going to be celebrating some May Day-age.
No, we don't celebrate
And
that
Crowns
stuff.
Crowns of the Obsidian will be 20% off. The Release 137 subscriber rewards include a Spring Gorsed Stone set and yellow tulip patches. Then after that,
Yeah,
the May
you didn't
login,
cover the crossed out stuff. Why do we have crossed out stuff?
because someone's being stupid. Tiptoe through the giant stones and get some pleasant cover from the Housing Authority of New Britannia, your foes. I mean, it's just being stupid.
Oh, I understand that, but you got to point that stupidity out. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And I'm also going to point out that we've now down to 2 items instead of 3 items as rewards. As we slowly degenerate away from giving everybody 3 rewards every month
The 2.
to 2.
And then but the May login reward is a vase of yellow tulips, or should we be highfalutin and call them the vase?
Boss.
The vase of yellow tulips. Because then after that, Crown Store updates. The Ancient Stone Lava Fishing Room has been added.
Lava? What?
Then the Ancient Stone Lava Fishing Grotto, followed by an ancient hallway with breakaway walls T intersection, and that's also made in the blue marble hall, as well as the green marble hall. As well as
copy paste.
Copy pasta's all fine and good. Then the ornate lava fish throne.
Fish.
And then there's a 3-pack of the thrones as well. What? Why do you need a 3-pack of
Three.
Yeah. Yes. Some dark dirt pavers and some light sand pavers. And then on May 1st, the yellow tulips vase 3-pack. And then on the 9th will be the spring Gorsed stone set, and tulip patches will be coming out later as well. I mean, that is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, again, I
we
thought that
we
first
covered.
breakable wall was something that came out in previous releases.
Well, this is a different
Not the first one.
location for the breakable, the stone one, the
Uh,
ancient stone hallway. It's a different. If you look at it, it's the bigger stones, not the smaller ones.
I don't see a difference.
You
I
don't see a
guess I
difference.
guess we're gonna
Okay.
have to head to the Crown store
Okay, and do a
and
search for breakaway.
take a look at the
Recently added for the breakaway. So the ancient stone, if you look at the brick versus the stone, which is lots of small bricks.
ancient stone. Let's see. That's yeah. So again, so you copy and pasted that to all the other form factors. I mean,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
But what I do want to do is let's go take a look at these new dungeon fishing pieces because we're gonna get ourselves the ancient stone lava fishing grotto, and we're gonna get ourselves an
Ooh.
ancient stone lava fishing room.
Are you sure you don't want the throne?
Yeah, I don't need a throne.
And remember, the small, medium, large lava pools still have not made their way back
Yeah,
to the crown shop.
let's see, lava. Yep, no. And I don't think they're coming back. We fixed them, but we're just gonna give you new stuff instead of old stuff. I'm going
Yeah,
to.
and
Yeah,
are you
okay.
buying any of the breakaways? I'm
Uh,
running down to your lot.
yeah, I'm gonna stop and pick up some additional pieces
And
just in case I need them. Because the problems we've had adding rooms down to that dungeon, so I'm curious as to whether I'm gonna have problems adding
yes, you will.
dungeon stuff.
Yeah, I'm standing outside just to make sure that
Yeah.
you are in the right mode.
I'm just gonna throw the whole kit and caboodle in there. I just hope it doesn't go deep in there, which it might do. Might find that chest and select. But we'll find out in a minute. I'm going to the central bridge. All right, let's verify we are in the proper enable dungeon adventure mode. No, we're in deco mode. Okay. All right, onward and forward. We're gonna see what kind of mess ups happen when Jack tries to enter these rooms after I add them. As we know, there's always
Dun,
going
dun,
to
dun,
be an
dun,
issue.
dun, dun, dun.
And do I have anything still sitting here from last time? Did I remove any of this stuff, or is this all still sitting here from last time?
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
I
dun,
still
dun.
have. Okay, so I gotta change this out. That was the chicken room. Help spider room. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, cancel that.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay,
dun, dun,
so
dun.
can I drop this chest here?
You're in deco mode. Yes, you can.
I can't. I have to go drop it in the other
Oh no,
room.
that's because this is a got a totem or two.
Yes. I think I have to drop it here so that only, and it can't even put it in the corridor. It has to go all the way out into the room. Okay, this way only the stuff that's in my backpack will get changed now instead of everything that's there. If I need a piece, I can go get that piece now. Okay, town lot, none. Okay, there's the fishing room, and there's the fishing grotto. Which one you want first?
Whichever one you want to deal with.
Okay. We will do the fishing room, and let's see, it only has one exit, so we can't, let's turn on some night sight so we can get a better look at this. Not a bad sized room. Let's see, lure. And throw that on the old. Okay, so let's see how targeting is. Targeting doesn't seem to be bad. Can't go very, very far, but so far looks good.
Um,
Yeah, can't enter.
no. And not only that, tell me if you see anything wrong with this wall.
Not from my side.
Look at the picture I sent you.
Oh, well, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at this. Hang on.
Oh, well, you like the stone at the very top? But yes, no, I cannot run further.
That is interesting.
Hmm.
Let's go show everybody what Jack is seeing.
Oopsies. I forgot to change streams back to. Oh, and Laz, you need to go ban somebody on my stream because someone has the best number of viewers. We don't
There
want
we
no
go.
stinking viewers around here.
Man.
There you go. But you like the screen that I see where it's like the wrong texture is at the very top, and then I can't go through the wall.
Yeah, I
But
see
the weird
that.
thing is, so yes, I see you.
Oh, it's not actually the wrong texture. It's just you're not seeing it properly. And let me show you what
Well,
I
which
see.
one is this supposed to be?
Let me show you. Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
give you a screenshot of what is there. You're only seeing a piece of what, come on, what
Yes.
you should be
Again,
seeing.
a new
That,
perfectly
that's what you should be seeing. So that is actually what you're seeing is the upper piece of that, but you don't see the whole connection
yeah.
piece.
Shroud, man, Shroud. I mean, so much thoughtful process.
Dr.
Hi, Dr.
Sasso,
Sasso. Yeah,
how are you?
we're covering some of the new dungeon pieces that were introduced into Shroud. And the first, so Laz, come back out and try changing the connection point if you can do that again.
What do you mean? Well, first off, we got to pull a giveaway. It's time for giveaways.
Oh, you are right.
So let's stop what we're doing here for a second. Hey,
And don't
nine
forget,
people in on this one.
It is Tuesday, so Knight Rider and Lomir are going to be
All right.
getting streamer
Woohoo.
bundles. And
Drip
of course, you don't have a
and
mailbox
Paladin
inside
Michael.
of your do you?
No, I don't have any streamer bundles on me either, so
Damn it.
I can't send them even if I wanted to.
Well, I have streamer bundles on me. It's just
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run on back to the lot real quick, and
I'm just going to recall. Screw that.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm recalling, and then we'll come back down here in just a second so we can get this done. Then I got to give away that game key. Once I do this, let's pick our winner. We already know what the game key is going to be, and it's going to be Morkin. Morkin, you're going to get that copy of Simulcata 2 on Steam. So I'm going to send that over to you. Where is Morgan? There he is. So we have used that, recycled that key. And we are going to run over here, open the bag. And who did I say that was? That was
in your chat. I'm sending mine to Knight Rider. I'm waiting for Lomir to accept. I forgot to click the accept button that time. I know. So did anybody hear from Conjurer what time he woke up and whether or not he was drooling on his keyboard or not?
Nope. He's out there, isn't he?
Yes, Conjurer. Are you around?
Are you conscious?
Are you conscious today? Okay, so that would be new breakable wall room number 1 is a complete and utter fail in design mode.
That's not
now remember the behavior in which one was that one?
That was
that was the lava room.
Yes.
Oh, lava fishing room in design mode was a fail for other people.
Okay, so let's reset these giveaways.
I was laughing at it yesterday, so.
Reset. All right, giveaways are all reset as we head on back to the dungeon. I guess I should put that screen up for you all now. All right, now I'm going to assume that when you go back in this time, you'll be able to actually see everything proper.
Nah. Yes, I can. I can see into it.
And you enter it.
Yes, I have entered it. And then I have set myself on fire. Shit.
Oh,
I do not have a fucking heal spell on me.
douse.
I do not have douse.
Sure you do.
No,
You-
I don't.
You just
I
don't
do
have
not.
it. You just don't have it
And
on your health bar.
Yeah, I do not have it on this build. Do you actually have a shrine in here?
Should be one at the entrance. Yeah, it should be at the
Yeah.
entrance. So it looks like the lava goes underneath the floor there, but you can't actually
Yes.
fish underneath that. Oh, yes, you can. Just a little bit.
Oh, I actually did have a bucket of water on me.
I
Oops.
figured as much. Usually you do. You just probably didn't have douse built
No,
into your.
I do not even have like heal built into my deck. So, and that's just because that's the. Oh wait, there is a weird connection seam. I'm going to send you this screenshot. I mean, it's like this stuff is not tested at all.
Well, it looks like I can hit just about everything in the fishing area here.
Yeah, whatever you do, if you get down here,
Where are you at?
this look where I'm at.
Oh!
What
Trap-
did you get? Did you
trap-
jumped in the water?
Trap door. Not even that. It's a trap.
Where's the trap at?
The question is, how the fuck do I get out of here? Right where you just ran over. This
You
is
mean
a-
the hole in the floor right here?
Yeah, I can't help you because I can't get out of the fucking lava. Is there stairs or something?
I'm not
Right.
showing you in the lava.
If you
I'm dead,
Oh, I don't
dude.
see him
You
at all.
can't see me.
so
I can
do
I can see you running
do you see where
around.
my yeah, you should
now
be able
you're
to get
not.
up there.
Where?
Where you're standing, I see you. I see your nameplate. There should be like a little ledge that you should be able to climb up.
There is not.
Awesome. So great design that if you die in the pool, you are stuck.
Then it becomes a haunted pool.
So go /stuck yourself there,
Yeah,
Laz.
hold on. I'm looking to see if there's anything else down here that I'm missing. While I'm dead, I might as well explore it a little. Since I can't get hurt anymore. But there's no ladder. Yeah, no ladder out. So if you fall in, you're fucked, first off. Because you can't jump.
Yeah, you
Nice
can't
design
jump off.
flaw there, eh?
Yeah.
Hey man, Shroud quality. Shroud
so-
quality, because this thing was tested extensively on QA.
Reason. Select a category. Unable to escape location. No way out of lava fishing room if you fall in.
Yes. Somebody is laughing at you.
I'm sure everybody's laughing at me.
Oh, they're also
I'm-
laughing at the fact that I said that this was thoroughly tested on QA.
Oh yes, well that's why we do what we do, just to show you
Yes.
how thoroughly stuff like this was tested. And while we're
I'm
waiting
not-
to unstuck, I don't
And
know why it's taking
not
me
only
so
that,
long.
As Tina says, Shroud of the Avatar where quality is job none.
Yeah, I mean, I click proceed, unable to escape, and I still haven't gotten out of here. And I'm just still sitting here with the clock fucking ticking, and I'm not being teleported out of here, which is gonna fucking ding me here in about. The stuck does not work.
I'd say
What?
log out. I'd say log out and start
Yeah,
on the world
log
map.
out and start on overworld map. Or actually just log out and log back in.
Nah, I mean, I'm down to 79 seconds, but let's see. Let's go look at the lava fishing room and see if there's any mention. You want to read that descriptor for everybody?
Hold on. Lava fish. Was this the stone large room?
There's only one room. One's a grotto, one's a room.
Okay. This exquisite underground fishing room from the ancient volcanic stone was created so long ago that no one knows who. Built in a lava cave and connected to an active lava tube, this is the perfect spot to fish for the big ones. The seams between the stones are so perfect, not even a fishing line can pass between them. The darkened stone is beautifully complemented by the red marble pillars found throughout the room. The stone has been darkened from centuries of or maybe eons of soot from lava as it passes through the room. Some people say the room may have been used for sacrifices. Others think it's part of an elaborate system to open a lunar rift on command. The room is perfect apart from one floor stone that seems to be a bit wobbly, but we are sure you will be able to fix that up in no time.
A bit wobbly
Yes.
is an under fucking statement. That was nasty.
Okay.
Let's see if we can figure out what the trigger is on this.
What,
Okay.
on the stone?
Well, I was running back here.
Well, it's the back of the room.
I understand that, but I want to see if
Oh.
there's a particular tile. I was running across this little part. Oh, okay. There's a hole there now.
Yes.
There wasn't a hole here originally. This was
No.
stone.
Yes. Now, the real question is why. So if you bring up the design of the room, right?
Yeah, let's look at that. That might
Why does it extend past this wall? I
because
guess
it's
that's
yeah.
to show the lava behind it.
That's what I was saying earlier. Now, had I looked at this to begin with, well, see, that doesn't make sense. Okay. It extends down, and this is what I was pointing
Yes,
out.
it's a breakaway floor.
Was over here. This is what I was looking at originally. Was I was noticing that from this angle you could see underneath the floor over there in front of me. So, I was thinking like a pier, maybe you could fish underneath that area because, if you know anything about fishing, a lot of times fish like to sit underneath places like that are a little bit more shady.
Yeah, like right under here.
Yeah. So I hadn't actually looked at it over here, but the same thing happens here. But once you hit whatever it is that triggered that,
Just walking on it, its weight.
Yeah, well, it would have been, I guess we'll never make that mistake again. I'm sure I will, but.
Yes, you will.
But there's no way out of this, so, be careful and be forewarned. Remember, you saw it here first.
I will say that there's something really stupid with this room should be very bright naturally.
Yeah, instead of having have night sight on like I do now. Yeah.
Yes. It should be bright because the
Lava.
lava is a massive light source.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for the other room? You're probably going to have to leave and come
Yes.
back again for the other room again. But let's see what
Yes,
happens with the other room.
The grotto.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do we have only one entrance in and out of the grotto too? So should we read for any particular problems with the grotto?
A
Can you
natural
enter?
grotto cavity in the path of a lava. This is a perfect place to fish. The grotto's enchanting, blah, 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 blah. Oh, geez. And they completely fucked up the sketch fab on this. And the answer is no, I cannot enter.
Yeah,
So I will have to.
we have
So
a bug
what-
report on that real quick. So let's jump over to that. I gave that to you. Crown
please.
Store asset is occluded.
And that is going to say that the Crown Store asset is occluded. Ancient stone lava fishing grotto. There's a bounding box around the grotto preventing it from being inspected. Click on the preview icon to inspect the model. And the language that Lane used here is going to be somewhat confusing as far as what she means, but asset store sketchfab model is
Foobar.
yeah, problems. Yes. Because otherwise, this is another thoroughly tested item that was on the QA server for everybody to look at. And now I can, going out and coming back in, I am able to come inside of here.
Oh, interesting.
What?
That you're able to come in.
Oh, shit, I'm on fire again.
You like to do that, don't you?
Hey, man.
You still didn't douse yourself.
Yeah, I did. My
Oh,
bucket of water is even
oh,
gone.
yeah, you were on fire after I sorted douse, so.
Yes. Here, we'll get our healing spirit up. Whoa. What the fuck happened to that?
What's that?
I summoned an air elemental, or a water elemental. I guess it ended up in the water and just died. What the fuck? I have cast it twice.
Let's
Is it
see
just automatically dying?
It's not working.
Anybody else able to summon a water elemental? And my fizzle chance is 0%.
Maybe it's too hot down there for it.
Or
being evaporated.
Maybe you're not able to summon inside of a.
Oh, there's no.
Invite me to your party. I'll come down there and try it.
Just come on down. We're here. You don't have to be in party.
I don't know where you're. I don't know where you're at.
Just come on in. There's only one way you can go.
Central
I don't
bridge
know where.
And then so teleport to the central bridge.
Yeah, if we invited you to a party, you wouldn't see us on the map into the dungeon anyway. So.
Yeah.
I thought you followed me to the dungeon entrance earlier.
I was following you, and then you disappeared.
Yeah, I came down to the dungeon.
No, you just disappeared
into the dungeon.
Yes.
No, you're standing in the middle of the road, and you just disappeared.
into
No,
the dungeon.
yeah, douse. Or if it's in your inventory, you just double click on it.
Oh, does it
Okay,
work
so
that way
I'm trying
too?
to summon. I'm okay. I can summon outside of the dungeon. But I guess you can't summon while you're in design mode. Can you summon your nightmare, Laz?
I can summon the mount. Hold on, there we go. That's
Yeah,
a mount.
I can summon a mount, but my
Let me see.
taming necklace is disabled.
I have to change my equipment, and then I have to go to taming and put this back there, and put summoning down where I have fishing because I keep changing those two out. Nope. Can't summon in design mode, apparently.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that one's a new one. So I guess I should do this the fun way. Swap to my gear that actually has healing spells.
Okay, did Omir follow you finally, or no?
No.
How do I follow?
Well, Jack was up on the overworld. I assume that you,
I didn't know he was up on the overworld.
yeah, well, we already know the answer to our question, so.
Yeah. Lomir's lost. Did you teleport
we
to the
know that.
central bridge
I don't know
Omir?
what central bridge you're talking about.
In Owl's Head?
Yeah, he doesn't even know how to use the teleporters.
Oh. I'll let you go get him.
No, we have to head back to the lad anyway.
Oh, well, my mouse is doing weird things. Dun, 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 dun. Might as well run for this one. So there's green signs around Owl's Head, and they allow you to teleport. And there's one right in the little merchant area, right beneath the lot, Lomir.
Right beneath the lot.
Yeah, come here.
Yes.
Come over here to the bank.
Right by the bank. Where are you at?
Come where?
I don't know where he is. He's lost.
Very lost. Stop. You went past the bank, Lomir. Turn to your left.
I did.
Come to the bank.
He's on the other side of this building, of the blacksmith. Where'd you go?
He's in the blacksmith. He's coming through.
Okay. You see this little green sign right here?
These allow you to teleport around Owl's Head. One of them is the central bridge.
Yes. And then go look at the house on the other side of the bridge. And when you do that, on the other side of the house is a little well.
Yes.
That is the dungeon entrance for Laz's house.
This pavilion.
Where we do all the testing.
Yes. So this is where we do our testing.
For that.
Yeah,
But hey, you know what time it is there, Laz?
I do. It's time for us to be wrapping things up. It's probably easier for you to just run around the building, Romir. There you go. You got it.
And it's time for
that's the dungeon.
Ebel and Morkin to be getting some streamer bundles. Oh, and I need to give one to Sleeping Beauty from yesterday. So he's getting two today because Eber did win. yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, so who's going to be winning your
I don't know. I
stream
haven't gotten there yet. I was teleporting back to the lot.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now that I'm back to the lot, I can grab my seat. And her bear is sitting here. And we are going to close the giveaway and pick ourselves 2 wieners. And again, we got Morkin and Lomir. Morkin and Lomir as our 2
man.
wieners.
And then
So Lomir, as soon as
Too
you get back to the
Seldom
lot.
is going to be getting a copy of Asterix and Obelix XXL remastered. Just whatever you do, don't watch the live action version of. Oh man, some things should never be turned into shows.
All right, and there's Morgan and Lomir. As soon as you get back here, I'll hand you one. And then we are going to pull the game key giveaways. And final game key giveaway is going to Knight Rider. I'm going to give Lomir his bundle. There you go.
Thank you.
And Knight Rider, let's go see what you're going to get for your mystery game key. Knight Rider is going to get a copy of Out of Space. Out of Space. Like your hard drive is full and you're out of space.
That shit happens.
Out of Space is $14.99 on Steam. Going out to Knight Rider. So congratulations, Knight Rider. And of course, Super Drop. Okay, you got yours, so that's cool. He got his
I got a question for you.
What's that?
Is Hebert's face 2 different colors?
1 second. I'm over here giving away a game key before I come back. Is his face 2 different colors? Sure does look like it.
Okay.
He's half blue and half white, it looks like, and we'll take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I pasted my screenshot in game as well. Okay, just seeing if you're seeing the same thing I am.
Yeah.
Is that intentional, Hebert? That's the real question. But it's time for Laz and myself to get out of here.
I don't see this Barry you're talking about.
Conjure Dragon, right there. Nom nom nom. There's my Doritos.
Oh,
We'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.